Look at that. Looking good. Looking good, everybody. All right. All right, here we go, guys. Kitty, how you doing? All right. Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome to a special Thursday night edition of the Cool and Common Book Stream. Yes, normally this is on at Wednesday night, 10 p.m. Eastern. I did do a book show last night, but that was sci-fi. This is last Wednesday's horror show pushed forward to this Thursday. You don't care about that. You just want to see some cool horror books, right? I know you do. So let's get it going. All right. I do have a couple of dozen or so horror books. I really got to restock this thing. But I've got 4 bins of horror books sitting here next to me. So if you see anything in the store you like, let me know in the chat, or if you're jumping around show to show, throw down a pre-bid. I'll make sure I run it. And speaking of pre-bids, we're going to start the show with 2 pre-bids that are in there right now. All right. The first one, let's see. Let me go pin this one. Black House. All right. Up first, my friends. Pre-bid. Thank you so much for the pre-bids. I do appreciate it. This is a dollar start because it does have some wear. This is Stephen King, Peter Straub, Black House. All right. Again, we got the creasing. I made sure I noted all this in the listing. Right. Perfectly readable, enjoyable copy. No rips, no tears, but well read. Used, not abused. All right. $1 in fair condition. We're going to do 15-second auctions tonight. Keep it moving. And let's get the pre-bids up and running. Benny Smith is in. All right, Benny. I don't know if you're here, Benny, but you're being notified right now that I'm running your your books. Benny Smith for the first purchase on the. All right, this is what we do, Benny.
That was easy.
That was easy. First purchase. Nice and easy. Hopefully the first of many. All right. Thank you, Benny. I appreciate you. But wait. Excuse me. But wait a minute. There's another pre-bid. It's this book. Stephen King and Peter Straub, The Talisman. I wonder who could have pre-bid this one. All right. Again, light wear on it. Nowhere near as bad as the other one. All right. Just some light wear, some edge wear. But again, if you like to read your Stephen King by the pound, these are the books for you. Stephen King, The Talisman. I remember when that book first came out. They really advertised the hell out of it on TV. It was the first time that I can remember like a book being hard advertised on the television. Just like seemed like for a while every other commercial was the new book by Stephen King and Peter Straub, The Talisman. One of those kind of things, you know. Benny in the lead, and Benny taking it. Thank you, Benny. Benny, you rock. Appreciate you. All right, Benny is 2 for 2. All right, now let's see what we got here. Let's go to our ad hoc setting because we are going to throw this up and see what we got. All right. Let's start with a good one. Not that they're all not good, but here's a really good one. Anne Rice, The Mummy. Yes, she did write about mummies. Not just all. It wasn't just all vampires. Got some light creasing on the spine there. Still in nice shape. There's Anne. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Anne Rice. Looks in nice shape. Number 89 written in pen there. Anne Rice, the Mummy. Get these all going. $3 starts. 15 seconds. Up and running. How we doing tonight? Destiny's Child, good to see you. Astrofink, there's a name I've seen before. How you doing? Up next, my friends, we got Death's Door, True Stories of Near-Death Experiences. So I've sold a few of these books before. This book is in almost like new condition. Really clean. So this is one of the I died and I saw a bright light. And I'm not even going to crack it open all the way because it's still that tight. Looks like a second print from 1994. There was one interesting book that I had sold. It was about the experience of people who died and didn't see the bright light. They saw fire and brimstone. So that was an interesting one. I tried selling the two of those together, but apparently hell was more interesting than heaven. So that one sold. That one sold first. There it is, Death's Door. We'll do a twofer on these. Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, Scholastics. And of course, the second book is More Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Nice illustrations in here, black and white. So we got scary stories, but wait, there are more scary stories. I really like what soon to be emotions. I really like what Guillermo del Toro did with that. That's a fun movie. If you haven't seen it, More Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark is a very fun watch. I highly recommend it. 2 thumbs up. All right, let's do both of these for $3. 2 books, $3, 15 seconds. Up and running. Down the last few seconds. Vampire Shadows, good to see you. All right, put these guys over here. Try to keep the skull candelabra in sight. Up next, Ellen Schreiber, Dance with a Vampire. Vampire Kisses, number 4. Get a little romance in there, a little teen romance with your vampires. Like what they did with the cover there. Goth Girl, Vampire Boyfriend. Love Stories with Bite, get it? Love Stories with Bite. Ha ha ha. All right, $3, 15 seconds. Or should I say, wah ha 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 ha. Okay, up next, my friends. Here we go. Little Dean Koontz for you. The Dean, Odd Thomas. Again, another very cool movie. If you haven't seen the Odd Thomas movie, why don't you read the book first? Here's the book. Spine nice shape. Front and back real nice. Doesn't feel like it's even been cracked. So good stuff. Geez, what is it? 3 pages of oh, that's preface. Sorry, it was like 3 pages of advertising for this thing. What the heck? It is. All right, Odd Thomas. Here we go. $3, 15 seconds. Up and running. All right, there's the Dean Koontz. Classic Edgar Allan Poe, The Gold Bug and Other Tales. Unabridged, all the stories are complete. A little scritchy scratch there. It's the Dover Thrift Edition. So, let's run it for $1, see if you're interested. $1, make you holler for the Edgar Allan Poe. All right. There's the Edgar. How about? Here's a nice one. Hardcover. Real Hauntings, True American Ghost Stories by Hans Holzer. What beckoning ghost along the moonlight shade invites my steps and points to yonder glade? Alexander Pope. There you go. It's a nice one. It's like a little staining there on the bottom, but real nice. A little bleeding, maybe got a little wet. Let me see. I don't see any, yeah, it looks like it kind of bled through there, but, oh, you know what? That might be ink from the book. Look, the book's in great shape. Book looks good. Interesting. All right. None of that bleeds through to the papers, though. All the papers are nice and clean. Real Hauntings. Let's see. Where are we checking out the hauntings from? Barnes & Noble book, 1995. New England. New York State. Ooh, a Staten Island ghost. Ghosts from Pennsylvania to the Midwest, the American South, and California. There you go. Real Hauntings. Coming up next. We're going to keep it at 3. 15 seconds. Ellie, good to see you. CM, welcome. Thanks for stopping in. My name is Chris. It's the Cool and Common Stream. Doing a little horror book show tonight. The books I'm showing here are not in the store. So if there's something you're looking for, please let me know. If I have it here, I'll run it. But anything in the store is open for business. This is Floating Dragon by Peter Straub. We already sold a Peter Straub Stephen King combo. You can see this is the embossed blue cover of Floating Dragon. Looks brand new. Spine is clean, square. One little crease here on the back. Slightly off-white pages. And that is your paperback edition from 1984. 1984. Nice one. Oldie but a goodie. $3, 15 seconds. Peter Straub, Floating Dragon. Yay. Check out the books in the back too. So these books are not in the store. If you see anything you like, you want me to run or take a closer look at, just let me know in the chat. That's what it's there for. All right. The Relic. Also another pretty good movie. This is the movie tie-in edition, but The Relic, Preston and Child. White wear on the spine. It's a tour edition. Looks like somebody used it for a cup holder there. I mean, there's a midnight moon ring around it. Nice. Just off-white pages, a little tanning on the front there. You're looking at a first paperback from 1996 January. Mass market paperback edition. Movie tie-in. $3, 15 seconds. Up and running. Alrighty. Up next, little passion with your horror. Haunted, smart, sexy, supernatural, the women of the other world. Kelly Armstrong. Haunted, not hunted, haunted. Little light wear on the outside, little edge wear. Off white on the cover, white pages. Original book swap stamp on the inside front cover. Little UPC sticker there. Otherwise, everything looks clean. Haunted, Kelly Armstrong. $3 start, 15 seconds. Ahino, welcome. Thanks for stopping in, everybody. I do appreciate it. Appreciate the hang. Hopefully, you like some cool horror books. Hopefully, I've got something here that tickles your fancy. We got SP Somtau, Vampire Junction. The closest thing to a nightmare ever put on paper, so says Robert Bloch, and he would know. All right, spine is clean. Tor horror. Vampire Junction, a little nick there on the back cover. We're digging the vampires here. I'm a big vampire guy, so here we go. Vampire Junction, $3 start, 15 seconds. Up and running. Rob, how we doing tonight, my friend? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. All right. Well, we got a couple of Anne Rice here. We got us a couple of Anne Rice here. We had one Anne Rice there to start, The Mummy. Here is Anne Rice's Cry to Heaven. Spine's in nice shape. Little edge wear. Still got the original price sticker on it for $8. Just off white on the pages. No stamps on the inside. This is a real nice copy for you. Ballantine Mass Market Edition, May 95. It's like the 20th or so printing. Nice one. Anne Rice, Cry to Heaven, $3. 15 seconds. All right, we got some more Anne sitting here. Vittorio the Vampire. Again, little light wear, more than a little light wear on the spine. Get that inside back. Nice. Pages are white. Clear white pages. Somebody wrote 1999 on the inside front cover. I mean, it says it right here when the book came out. So, I don't know why you got to write the year on the inside cover, but There it is, Anne Rice, Vittorio the Vampire. If you have not seen the AMC series, Interview with the Vampire, you must see it. If you love vampires, if you even remotely are interested in Anne Rice, did I run this? I'm going to run it again. I know I'm yapping here, but you gotta watch it. It is so well done. That season one was great. The second season of Interview with the Vampire on AMC, I thought it should have won every Emmy award possible. I mean, the acting was just amazing. The costumes, the set design, the music. I mean, it was. I mean, not just a good vampire show. It was a great show. Period. And they're coming back for season 3 soon. So be sure to check that out. That is your unsolicited recommendation from Chris. All right. Let me see. Oh, I'm seeing something here that I didn't see. Oh, okay. Oop, sorry. I hate when I trip on my camera stand. There we go. Anne Rice, Merrick, a steaming brew of vampires and witches, and somewhere on the spine. Pages are white. Got a hard bend here at chapter 10. Something exciting must happen in chapter 10. Probably from the same person. Wrote 2000 there. And Rice Merrick. $3. Alright, let me see if blah 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 blah. Alright, let's keep it pinned there. Let's keep the weight light. Alright. Should I do a Anne Rice blockbuster deal? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4. All 4 Anne Rice, if you're interested. We do what do we got? 4 books there, $6. And I'm keeping the weight low. I do use flat rate shipping on all my shows, yes, including my media shows. That way, once you get up to £1, or basically 4 purchases of a book, you're into flat rate shipping territory, and you'll never pay more than $9 and change for shipping, and then you can kind of pile on the books. So of course you got to have some books there that you're interested in, but that works out pretty well. I know as a buyer, I enjoy that when I see shows that have flat rate shipping, especially things like comic books and that, where it just makes sense to ship things that way. Saves the buyer a lot of money on shipping. All right. Anyway, we got some more books here. Wow. Wowzer. All right. I'm calling this brand new. I got a brand new, unless we see something strange with it, I got a brand new copy of Stephen King, The Wastelands, Dark Tower 3. Look at this bad boy. Bright white pages. I'm not even opening it because it's that tight still. Very nice. Very nice. There we go. 2003. Nice one. Wastelands, Dark Tower 3. Brand spanking new. $3. Ja, what's up? Amber, good to see you. Yeah, we're getting a little traffic here tonight. My sci-fi show yesterday was banging. Holy moly. Had a lot of people popping in and out. All right, get a little better view there. This was a Jeopardy question a few weeks ago. The first book in the Hannibal Lecter series. Answer: Red Dragon by Thomas Harris. There you go. Nice shape, a little light wear on the spine, but nice and square. Such a nice looking guy, such a twisted mind. Little off white on the pages, little light tanning on the insides. Red Dragon, Thomas Harris. See how it all begins. I ate his brain with some fava beans and a nice Chianti. Best line in the movie. All right, next. Let the Right One In. I love this book. I love the original movie that you're seeing here. And I love the American version. All three are great. Love it. Book's in great shape, like new. $3, 15 seconds. Bargain Books, what's up? Good to see you. All right, let's get this one over here, and we'll put you over here. Jeffrey Deaver, The Skin Collector. Lincoln Rhyme novel. You might put this in murder mystery, but I'm putting it here in horror. Hardcover. First edition, May 2014. Let's get this one going. We'll do 5 on this one. 15 seconds. Brand new hardcover. And the last 10 seconds. All right, let's see. What should we do next? Let me pick something here. Let me see, I'm just checking out something here real quick. Alrighty. Good stuff. Nick, hello. Good to see you. See, let's pull these out a little bit. Make it a little easier for everybody to see that. There you go. All right, next. The movie tie-in of I Am Legend, the classic by Richard Matheson. Still got a few stickers on the back here. All-time classic. This is the tie-in to the movie. Of course, the original book is a little different from the movie. The original black and white movie with Vincent Price is a classic if you haven't seen it. Up and running. I Am Legend. Last few seconds. All right. This next book is sometimes associated with occult type learnings. Um, but it's interesting. When I found it, I wanted to pick it up, and because I had heard about it before. So here it is. It is a Judaic text, Oracle, A.E. Waite, the Holy Kabbalah, study of the secret tradition in Israel. Interesting. The present exhaustive study of the Kabbalistic texts examines their main areas of concern and shows how these writings were reinterpreted in later ages by alchemists, magicians, diviners, and astrologists. In the modern age, when so many people are seeking a new spiritual dimension to their lives, it is a timely reminder of the paths taken by past thinkers in their quest for the truth. All right, so there it is. And here it comes for $3. Down to the last few seconds. All right, we're going to put that one right there. I love finding little gems like this. It's got a little wear on it, but 13 horror tales by 13 masters of horror. Very cool. Scholastic copy. You'll never know where they'll take you or if you'll come back. You don't really want to read this, do you? The Masters of Horror are waiting to take you on a terrifying ride, and there are 13 stops. Let's see, what are the stories in here? Where's this anthology from? What year? Oh, first Scholastic printing, October 1991. We have Collect Call, Lucinda, the Guccioli miniature, Blood Kiss, A Little Taste of Death, The Doll, House of Horrors, Where the Deer Are, The Spell by R.L. Stine, there you go. Dedicated to the one I love, Hacker, Death Flash, and The Boy Next Door. There you go. 13, we do have a little crease here and here. Nice readable copy, $3. All right. Next. Here we go. Here we go now. The Late Great Planet Earth by Hal Lindsey. Forecasting the demise of the planet Earth. This was very, very big in the 70s. The impact of the Late Great Planet Earth cannot be overstated. It was the #1 nonfiction bestseller of the decade in the 1970s. Hal Lindsey's blockbuster served as a wake-up call on events soon to come and events already unfolding, and supposed to be the second coming and all that fun stuff. Yeah, it didn't quite happen in the 1970s. The Late Great Planet Earth. There is actually a movie based on the book, narrated by Orson Welles. And if you don't believe me, you can check out the YouTube video promoting it. I think you might actually be able to find the movie on YouTube as well. Last few seconds there. All right. There it is. This is a real nice book here. Rot and Ruin, Book 1 by Jonathan Mabry. Rot and Ruin. This book is full of heart. They just don't beat anymore. Look at what they did with this book. Book is brand new. Check out the eyeball. The eyeball following you on the spine. Freaky. Dustin Decay is the second book. Rot and Ruin. And then watch this. On the front cover, the cover is split. Very cool. Very cool. An ALA, American Library Association Best Fiction for Young Adults, Bram Stoker Award shortlist. Winner of the Sibelius Award, Young Adult Fantasy and Sci-Fi category. Well, shouldn't there be a horror category? Come on. Rot and Ruin, Jonathan Mayberry. $3, 15 seconds. Up and running. Scare City, what's up? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in, checking out the show again tonight. Appreciate it. Rot and Ruin. That eye is freaking me out, man. That eye is freaking me out. This Baffling World, #2, fully illustrated with rare photos and official documents. Awesome, astounding, absolutely true, astonishing accounts of man's greatest unsolved mysteries. Love the illustration on the cover. Let's get some photos here. Here we go. Parapsychology Lab. The ABCs of ESP. Firewalkers. People piercing their tongues. Oh, yeah. This Baffling World. Nice vintage paperback. $3, 15 seconds. Alrighty, we'll put you over here. Oh, we've lost sight of the top. All right, let's put these guys over here. All right, let us check out. I love these covers. All right, It is the True Blood series. All right, the books that True Blood was based on, the Sookie Stackhouse novels. Yeah, so these are the hard. Well, obviously this is one of the hardcovers, Dead and Gone. Originally $26. Like new. There's Dead and Gone. And here is Dead in the Family. You got all the sparkles going on here. Very nice. Slight wear on the back of this one. Maybe a little corner bump there. Brand new. Two like new hardcovers. Let's do the both of them together. Say $5 each, $10. How about eight? $8, both hardcovers. Charlaine Harris, Sookie Stackhouse novels. Last few seconds. All right. I got another couple of special books here. I'm gonna have to. I do have to update the weight on this for a second. All right. All right. Vintage Loving Mom, good to see you. All right. So the last couple are big ones, but it should be fun. All right. Here we go. Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, books 1, 2, and 3. Let's take a look. There you go. There's the first one. Very nice. Like new. Again, spine uncreased. Just a little corner bump there. Book 2. Again, spine uncreased. Very nice. Bonus feature, sneak peek of the third Peculiar Children. Oh, well, wait a minute. I have that right here. Bam! The third novel of Miss Peregrine's Peculiar Children. Spine. Excellent. All three of these, amazing shape. These should just go, the three of them together in my Buy It Now section. But here we go. All three books. Do have to crank the weight up on it. But $5 each would be 15. Let's go 12. The whole set of three, like new, up and running. All right, thanks for checking that out. And then we got some classics coming up next. Absolute drop dead classics. Literally from the classics library. Frankenstein by Mary Shelley and Dracula by Bram Stoker. Both books in this awesome classic library. Hardcover, faux leather edition, Frankenstein and Dracula. Look at that spine. Super cool. It's in great condition. It creaks when I open it. It's illustrated. Dr. Seward's diary, Mina Harker's letters. Very cool. Dracula, modern Prometheus. There you go. Frankenstein. Frankenstein. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. All right. Classics Library. Frankenstein and Dracula in one gorgeous, gorgeous book. You 10 on that. All right, there we go, my friends. Well, that was fun. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. That concludes our horror book show. That's what I brought with me for tonight, my friends. I'll give you a little slow pan over the books here, just in case there's anything you see that you might be interested in. Just let me know in the chat. Of course, there's the Frankenstein we just looked at. Great illustrations in that. Happy to bundle anything together you might like. Just let me know in the chat. There you go. Some real nice Stephen King. Too bad Benny didn't show up. He might have wanted that Wastelands book, but we'll keep it in there. We'll get some of this stuff in the store, make it easier for people to see. All right. Awesome. 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 All right. Hey, thanks so much for hanging out tonight. I do appreciate it as always. This is Chris. This has been the Cool and Common Stream. Check out my Friday night comic book show. I made a great promo video for it. Lots of great stuff coming at the comic book show tomorrow. All kinds of crazy stuff. Sealed Batman subscriptions. Uh, I got Lady Death coming tomorrow at the comic book show. And then a short box full of amazing books. So until then, my friends, we got what do we have? Yeah. Oh, Conan and 52 coming tomorrow. Yeah. Until then, my friends, make sure you have fun. And as always, keep things cool, common, collected. We'll catch you next time.